What the fuck is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
We're back in my motherfucking room.
You already know. Got an apple.
Got some creatine water. Creatine's not good in water.
Listen. Wasn't planning on doing a podcast today, alright? But after some close considerations, I think I kind of will. Because I encountered some hate on my podcast, dude. Somebody was hating on them. Talking shit about me doing them. So you know what? They told me go do a podcast. I'm like, thinking about it, I will do a podcast, actually. I ain't going to talk about that. I was told to do a podcast by a hater. So I'm like, you know what? I will do a motherfucking podcast today. Thank you. I will. Because I don't give a fuck what people think, dude. I don't take most people seriously because I don't take myself seriously. If you take yourself seriously, I'm going to laugh at you. You can take yourself seriously in some regard, but don't act like you're the fucking king of the world, because you're not. And I know I'm not, but I also take a lot of care of myself. That didn't make sense. I take good care of myself, and I do a lot to make sure that I'm in a good space, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I put in a lot of work. And so I do have a pretty good confidence level. I always have, actually. I mean, even when I was fat and ugly, I kind of had a big confidence level, but I know not to get overconfident now, because life will knock me back down. I ain't that motherfucker to go around thinking I'm better than everybody. But I will think I'm better than you if you show me that I am. If you act like an idiot, I'll treat you like an idiot. If you act like a lazy motherfucker, I'm going to treat you like a lazy motherfucker. Because I don't want to put up with bullshit. And I don't want to put up with games. But that's besides the point. The hating kind of came on me because of my own actions. I'll admit that. I was doing a little drinking last weekend. Listen, it was my birthday. I had a few reds, a couple shots. That's it. And I didn't like it. But then I start texting motherfuckers. So when I'm drunk, most people get the thoughts like, dude, I care about people too much. I really do. Like, way too fucking much. People I've encountered in my life, everybody I've ever met, dude, I can remember their name probably right now. If I saw them, I probably would remember them. Even if I didn't remember the name, I should probably take that back. I might not remember the name, but I'll remember that I met that person somewhere, and I'll wonder how that person is doing, what's going on with them. My brain just has so much anxiety about other people. It's weird. I think, to be fair, it distracts me from my own bullshit sometimes, because my brain's a chaotic storm. And so thinking about my own bullshit all the time makes me sad, makes me angry. You already know how the fuck thinking about it, it's not good. So I start to think about other people's bullshit. I'm like, oh, where could this person improve? And that always gets me in trouble because people don't like that. But I want to help people. And I want to see people at their very best. But people don't want to see themselves at the very best. That's the problem. People want to slump down to the lowest point of their fucking life. And sometimes you have to, man. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom to find your way up. But listen, it's going to be a deep, 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 deep rock bottom. And I ain't even talking to anybody specifically. I'm just talking from my own experience, dude. I've hit fucking rock bottom. And many times, actually, because I like to cause chaos. And sometimes I get myself into some sticky situations. But I've hit rock bottom plenty of times. What I consider rock bottom. Whenever I fuck up, that's rock bottom for me. I've gotten to some, like the lowest point in my life, I was younger. But now it's just like manageable bottoms. Because I haven't hit rock bottom because I keep working. If you keep working, you don't hit rock bottom. You got to put in effort. But I was drinking by myself at like 1:30 in the morning. And it was kind of funny because a chick walked past, probably going home from the bar, and she steps on a rock. And I'm like, are you good? Because she's like, ow. And I'm smoking a cigarette. I look over, I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd this lady come from? And then because I heard her say ow, and I'm like, you good? And then she just screams, dude. Like, ah! I scared the fuck out of her. It was funny. And then she just kept walking. And I have a video of it on my phone, actually. And it's pretty funny. I've never heard anybody scream that loud in my entire life. I didn't even mean to scare her, dude. I was just asking if she was all right. Because she seemed drunk, too. She seemed fucked up. I didn't know if she knew where she was going or she knew what she was doing. I'm like, lady, are you all right? And she just fucking, ah! I was like, hey, I'm just smoking a fucking cigarette. Calm down. I don't know. I ain't a chick, so I don't get it. But then, next day, I'm hungover, feel like shit, obviously, because I drank. Spend like most of the day recovering. Then, you already know. I don't even have to look to see if I know what I'm pointing at. And that made me realize that I was in my own way again. I get in my own way. We all do. What I mean by that is most of the shit we do just happens. But we think we control all the shit that happens. We're like, it's because of this. We make all our own reasons up and shit. Like, no. Most of the time, it's just happening because we don't really control this shit going on in our brain. If we did, we'd have schools for making great musicians. We'd have schools for making great artists. And we have schools for music and art, but not everybody in there is like a Picasso or a fucking Michelangelo. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the human brain fully unlocked. The brain knows more about neuroscience than neuroscience knows about the brain. Neuroscience knows a lot now. We've learned a lot about the brain, about how electrical impulses and all that shit works in there, but we still don't know a considerable amount about how the fuck we are this, how our brain makes this function. It's not just electricity. I highly doubt it's just electricity, because it feels like I got something in here. I used to not feel that way. I used to feel empty. But I found myself again because I clouded over who the fuck I was. Trying to be cool, trying to be somebody I'm not. And through morphing to how society and the people around you want you, you lose yourself. And that's what people are talking about when you lose your soul. You lose yourself. And you have to find who that was again when you were a kid. And I'm not saying to be a child your entire fucking life. You gotta be an adult. You gotta take care of your responsibilities. My dad and I just fixed my truck last weekend, dude. I thought it was gonna be like $200, $70. Part took less, or the two parts we put in took less than fucking an hour to put in. And now it doesn't squeak anymore. It was just squeaky fucking bearings in my idler pulley, my tensioner pulley. Problem solved now. My truck's never been, it's kind of scary how quiet my truck is now. I never know if it's running. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I just got so used to it squeaking. And then after a while, I started to hear it because people would bring it up more. And I'm like, oh yeah. And that does kind of sound like shit. Because I always turn my music all the way up or fucking... My brain, I could think enough to block out a fucking goddamn squeaky belt. Trust me. My brain can get overactive. I can make it overactive if I really want to. But yeah, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today. But now that we're doing one, I just got home, was at work. We were putting up metal sheeting in Bancroft, this little shitty town in Iowa. I don't know why that took me so long. It's a little shitty town in Iowa.
It's because I don't have Zin in. I guarantee it. I'm gonna get Zin. Actually, I see him. Look at this fucking shit. Shout out to motherfucking Adam. He got me a whole goddamn log of Zins for my fucking birthday. 70-some Zins, dude. Locked the fucking for a while now. I don't gotta worry about it. I can't think without my Zin. We're probably only like 10 minutes in. That's what I'm saying. I already know. I got like a brain timer for these podcasts now. It's kind of weird. I don't even know if it's a podcast, to be honest. It could just be videos. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just doing it. And I'm having a good time. That's what I'm doing. But, listen. I was going to say, when I get drunk, I go and text people I care about, dude. I care about a lot of people. Almost everybody. To be honest, I have no ill feelings towards anybody at all. I'm going to say that. And it's the fucking truth. I don't feel any way towards anybody at all. I don't give a fuck. You could fucking stab me. I'd be pretty upset for a while. But for some reason, I can't hold a grudge, dude. Just because, what the fuck's the point of holding a grudge? I'm going to be pissy with somebody every time I see them? What the fuck's the point? It's too much work. If I don't got nothing to say to you, that's different. Like, I don't have anything against you, but I don't feel that you and I need to have a conversation. And so I'm not going to talk to you, all right? If I feel like I need to have a conversation with somebody, I'm going to have a conversation with somebody. Even if they don't want to have one with me. I mean, I'm going to at least try. I don't know why. Because I'm like, you know what? I see where this person could improve, or like, I don't see, like, I don't want to say it. I don't see how you could ever fall out with somebody permanently. Just because if you had loved that person, whether it's a friend or a relationship or whatever the fuck it is, no matter what it is, it could be anybody, any situation. But if you loved that person at one point, you enjoyed spending time together and all this shit, but then something happens and now you're just going to be pissed with them for it's because they did this. Can you believe it? They fucking did that. It's like, who the fuck cares, dude? We are here for 100 fucking years, then we die, and nothing else happens. The next 100 years, there's all new people. Everybody's new. We're going to be dead. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters to some extent. That doesn't mean be a piece of shit, you know? But it doesn't fucking matter. That's why I like to cause a little chaos. It text the haters, you know? Text the people I care about, because it's like, I know you don't care about me, but I still care about you. And that ain't even on some petty shit. I ain't even trying to be petty. I'm just being genuine. I'm like, I care about you. Oh, don't hurt yourself. Take care of yourself. And people get all spazzy. They're like, this guy, this fucking guy. And it's like, you know, I don't even argue, dude. I trolled a little bit, said a few memes. I didn't argue. They thought, the hater I texted this morning thought we were arguing. I don't fucking argue, dude. I don't even get mad no more. Most of the time, I'm steady chilling. Like, I don't let anything get to me. The shit that gets to me is my own brain. That's what gets to me, because I think a lot, and then I start to get irritated because I'm like, I know I shouldn't be thinking this much, because I should be able to turn it down a little bit, but we don't control this motherfucker, so I can't turn it down sometimes. I'm learning to control it, but it gets hard, especially at work, or if I'm thinking about something that I wanted to think about. But what I'm saying is, I don't argue. I just troll a little bit, say some things, and then I make my way on, dude. I don't need to talk to people. I don't need to talk to anybody at all. Sometimes Chance and I don't talk to each other. We'll say what up or good night, but that's about it. Like, we don't have full on conversations every day. That's why I'm kind of hoping he comes home and sits down. I don't even know what time it is. I feel like I got fiberglass all over me, dude. All last week, fiberglass, dude. Insulation. Fucking insulation. All last week. And I fucking did my oil last week. Burnt the shit out of my arm. And I don't. We need to fix this lighting. What the fuck's wrong with me? See, now you can probably see it. Yeah. Damn. Why didn't I have that the whole time? So, I did that. I also have an injury from where you can see it right there. I had fucking cut my finger with a grinder. Dude, it was crazy. I was cutting metal, then it just slipped through the metal and touched my finger quick. I looked down, I'm like, that's pretty deep. It was so deep it didn't even bleed. Didn't need no Band-Aid. Just fucking scabbed over itself. Now it's healing. I trust my body to do its work. That's what most people don't understand. My sister actually had a lung collapse today. And I was meditating. Hopefully she watches this because I was meditating and just, thoughts come up, they go. Thoughts come up, they go. And then I felt the need to text her. I'm like, you know what? I was just because while I was meditating, I was thinking about why a lung might collapse. My brain was doing its work, doing what it does. That's the point of meditation. You just watch it do its thing. As if you're watching a friend or a dog or, you just watch your own thoughts that way. And you gain some perspective on the way you think and some self-awareness. And then you can control your impulses a little more. And slowly over time, hopefully we can all control our impulses completely. That's what I'm hoping. A lot of people probably control their impulses better than I do, but I sometimes have a problem controlling impulses. But I don't know how the fuck we got onto that. Yeah. If we all controlled our brain, then we wouldn't all be here, would we? We'd all be rich. We'd all be successful. I know I wouldn't be in this goddamn apartment. It's not a bad apartment. I don't mind living here, but it'd be nice to have a big house somewhere. Not a giant mansion. I ain't asking for all that. I've already figured out my life's going to be simple, dude. I want a wife. I want enough money to support my wife and kids. I want a house on a fucking land somewhere on an acreage. And I want to grow my own shit. Let me grow my shit. Don't fucking... That's it. Food, medicine. I'll fucking find some water source. That's all I need in my life. Really. And then people can leave me the fuck alone. That's all I need. Because then I can grow medicinal mushrooms. I can grow some fucking cool shit out there. Run through the woods. Have some dogs. Have some cows. Have some pigs. Dude, I'd be fucking chilling with the animals all day. Like, what up, dude? What up, dude? And sometimes I'd have to kill them, obviously. And that would be sad. But that's just part of life. At least they're not dying of old age. That sucks worse. Your bones start falling apart. You get fat and old and ugly. Sorry, that was kind of rude. I mean, you gotta do. The body doesn't stay youthful for forever, I'm gonna get ugly one day. I was already ugly, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm just gonna be ugly again. Maybe I'll age well. Maybe I'll look like a goddamn one of those Japanese people. Who knows? You never know, No, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I don't know what else to yap on, to be honest. Probably gonna make some beef and rice tonight. That's going to be pretty sweet because I haven't had beef and rice in a long, long time. I've been eating eggs and chicken or eggs and brats just because, dude, lean protein. But, oh, I did happen to eat 24 burritos in 3 days last week. That was my impulse control problem I was just talking about. Listen, here's how it started. I was craving Taco Jerry's here in Forest City, right? And I'm like, damn, do I really want to spend that much money? Not really, because it's like $20 a meal. And that's a decent amount of money for a meal. Because I'm fat. I like to eat. And so, being the smart guy I am, I went to IV and I picked up a pack of those El Montegario, El Monterey burritos, something like that. One of the chimichangas, the beef, bean, and cheese, dude. Damn, that was good, boy. So I ate 4. I don't know if that's crazy. Maybe that's crazy off the bat. I started with 4 because that's just how I roll. And then I happened to have 2 more. And then I happened to have 2 more. And they come in a pack of 8. And so they were gone. And I was sad. No more burritos. Dude, burritos are like a pocket of happiness. I ain't gonna fucking cap. They are like a pocket of happiness. That's all you need in your life is a fucking couple burritos. You're chilling. But you can't eat them all the time. I learned that. But the next day, I go back to Hy-Vee because I wanted more burritos. But instead of getting the same pack that I had gotten for $5, which was a steal for 8 burritos, my dumbass looks in the other section. What's this? It's fucking sausage, potatoes, eggs, and cheese. I'm like, shit. That's probably some banging shit right there. So I grabbed that one for $14, which isn't that much money. But on a pack of burritos that I ate in one day, it's quite a bit of money. That's like going to Taco Jerry's. Then the third day comes around. I spent another $10, dude, on apple juice, another pack of burritos, and then what did I get else? Got 3 things. I know I did. 3 things. What was the third item? I don't remember what the third item was, but it was 3 things. And it came out cheaper than the pack of burritos I had gotten the day before. And that's when I realized I had a problem with burritos. I was addicted to them. Dude, I just love food. I love having a good time. And then I go too far sometimes. And that's why I gotta keep myself on a rope. Because I like trolling people. I like fucking eating food. I like doing a lot of shit. I like causing a little chaos. Everything... Jesus. Everything's a little too stable sometimes. It's stable, but it's not stable good. It's stable bad. And I can see through it all the bullshit. And I'm like, let me just poke at it a little bit. See what happens. And then I come back and I'm like, all right. Interesting. And then I do it again. Get myself in some trouble or a sticky situation. Just because I have a good time doing it. I don't know why. And I'm not trying to, really. It's like people drinking all the time. Or eating all the time. Or everybody's got their own vices. Scrolling their phone all the time. You know, we all got problems. I like to eat. I like to do what I do, you know. Podcasts are pretty fun. See, this is why I do them, because they kind of distract me from the chaos that I cause. I can cause a little chaos on here. Talk a little shit. I ain't talking shit about nobody specific. I'm not even talking shit about nobody, really. In my brain, if I mention anybody, good or bad, I'm just talking about people. This is something I see. I've seen this and I'm going to talk about it because it's been bothering my brain. My brain thinks about things too much and then I got to get it out. I wasn't really thinking about much today. I just wanted to do a podcast because I like doing podcasts and they're fun. And if people want to talk shit about me doing them, go ahead, man. We're going to keep doing them. I'm going to do them forever now. Just because people don't want me to do them. Why they don't want me to do them? I don't know. Maybe because I call out people's bullshit. I don't put up with it. And people are scared. Are you scared? You scared, buddy? Whoever's watching this, you scared? I ain't trying to come after nobody. Just get on the grind, dude. Come on now. I know it sucks. It sucks going to the gym. Sucks getting up in the morning. Got up at 4:20, 4:30, something like that this morning. Been getting up at that time every day now. Every single fucking day. And it sucks. Getting in, going to the gym at that time sucks. Going to work after that sucks. But you got to do it. Because it makes things better. Makes your life better. Makes you feel better about yourself. Makes you cleaning the house. My sister's been cleaning her house a lot more lately. She tells me how much it makes her feel. Jesus, that made no fucking sense. She tells me how much better it makes her feel. And that's the thing. I'm not talking shit. I just know you're being lazy. And I think that I'm going to call you out on it. If I'm being lazy and stupid shit, doing stupid shit, I hope people call me out on it. You know? Because I don't want to be an idiot. I know I'm an idiot sometimes, but I don't want to be. So if you tell me I'm being an idiot, I'm going to do everything in my power to correct that. And stop being a retard. Because I don't want to be a retard. And that means that you're a normal person doing stupid stuff. Not that you have a mental disability. All right? That word's still cool. Retard's a good word. That creatine made this water thick as fuck, dude. Holy shit, it's cloudy. Ooh. I'll be right back. Oh. Waiting for Cheese to get home. Still got probably like 20, 30 minutes. Unless he stays late. It is Monday, though. It was a real big Monday for me. We had a lot of bullshit today, dude. We were putting on metal. When I first got on this job, it kind of pissed me off. I don't know if I said anything about it or not yet, but fucking plow guy plows up against the fucking metal, and so he catches every single thing and pushes the snow inward, and so it's pulling the metal and pushing it in, and it bent the fuck out of it. And they just did that every year until the metal rusted away, and it fucking just fell apart because it got water and eroded and just rusted away. So they wanted us to come in and cut off the half section of that front-facing wall towards the road, and they want us to resheet it, and that's what we're doing. The problem is we've had to reframe the entire inside of that wall because it's made for those big sheets, not for these little fucking guys. So we're cutting fucking framing, we're insulating it. We're putting all this shit in there just because they need to fucking stop plowing against the goddamn building. All right? But the thing is, with the framing, they want us to put a 2x8 down on the bottom so that they can keep pushing snow up against the fucking building. And it's like, stop pushing snow up against the goddamn building. Maybe you won't need the goddamn 2x8. But the thing is, they don't care. So we go in there and we're fucking doing all that shit. But now at the last section that we're at, for some reason, they have semi-access in their building. But instead of a retaining wall, which is the usual brick wall, the straight, in the fucking thing, they have a fucking hill, basically, on both sides. And so the ladders all day were off balance, basically, because we were holding them, we were fucking putting boards under them, just doing everything we could to keep the motherfucker stable enough to get on it, so that we could fucking take screws out and cut it and do everything we needed to do. It was just a fucking hassle, dude. Sometimes the things we got to do, it's just retarded. And it's like, I've realized that construction is a lot of making shit up as you go. Because a lot of shit's fucked up from previous people, like the windows. Windows were just floating, basically, in the air. They weren't supported by anything. So we had to take the entire frame. It was like a frame within a frame. And the second frame that it was sitting on was not supported by anything. It was weird. And so we took out that frame on the outside and put a fucking different thing in there to support it. And then we fucking put girts in there to screw the fucking sheets to. And that's how and it was leaking on top of that because it wasn't sealed properly. That's another thing. The doors and windows were leaking because it was not sealed properly. And there was another building I did where the concrete people had poured the fucking concrete to slope all the way inward towards the drain. It's not how you build it. You want it to slope outward toward the doors, and you want it to slope inward towards the middle. Because when you get rain, it's going to go all through that fucking seal of those doors, and you're going to have a leaky fucking building, regardless of what you do, because you slope the concrete in. Rather than sloping it outward and sloping it inward in the center so that when you have water in there or you are changing oil or whatever the fuck you're doing, it leaks down into the fucking thing, you know? That's how it should be. But people don't think about these things. I've realized people got fucking lazy, and it kind of irritates me. Like that plow guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? Do not fucking push up against the goddamn metal. Just doesn't make sense. And so now they got stronger metal and a stronger wood behind it, and I guess we'll see. We might get called back out there in a few years. I mean, I won't, hopefully. I don't plan on being there that long, I don't think. Just because I don't think I'm going to get paid when I want to get paid. And I'm not asking for a lot, but I think I'm worth a lot. Because I know how to drive heavy machinery. I know how to operate heavy tools and operate equipment. And I learn very quickly, and I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to put 100% into anything I do in my fucking life. But if you're not going to give me 100% back, why should I even fucking consider you as anything? Whether that be a relationship, a job, anything. You give me 100%, I'll give you 100% back. But I ain't going to give you 100% if you don't give me 100%. I'll give you maybe 10, 15 if I feel fucking generous, but I'm not giving you anything more than that because people abuse power. I've seen it too many times. What are we at here? 33 minutes. I don't even know. Hopefully Chance comes in here and has some enlightening things to say about work. Maybe I'll pause this till he gets in here. I think I will. Do I do it? Do I do it? Yeah, I don't know. We just got to keep it rolling. We can't pause it anymore. I pause too much sometimes. This thing's supposed to be all natural. I don't want any pauses, any jumps, any nothing in it. We're just sitting here, chilling, you and me, in my room. No fucking bullshit, dude. No bullshit. You and I are just having an honest conversation. If you have problems in your life, look at what you're doing. It might be caused by you. I look at my own fucking self and what I do. A lot of my shit comes from me. Like, it's not anybody else, all right? Like, I blamed a lot of people for a long time. And I wanted it to be everybody else, but it's not. People do certain things, right? But you are the controller of your own fucking inner atmosphere, all right? And if you're controlled by what other people... It's like what I was talking about earlier, holding a grudge. If what somebody did to you causes you to become so erratic that you're going to hate them forever, and holding that fucking pain and suffering inside of you forever just because they did something to you, that is not healthy. That's not a healthy mindset to have, because you're letting somebody else poison you, basically. It's almost like poison. It's poison for the mind. It's too much bullshit. Our mind can only hold so much. And that's why so many people are overwhelmed when we don't actually do much. We don't do shit. It's because our garage is full. We need to clear out our garage. And that starts with fucking exercise and eating good and fucking meditation. That's why I talk about it. It's hard at first. Trust me. When I first started running, I could only run for 5 minutes. I think I've said that. I couldn't fucking run for longer than that. I would... Now, I ran 4 miles the other day. I don't run very often. And I had insulation all over me, actually. It fucking sucked. But I forced myself to do it. And actually, it sucked until it didn't, dude. When I fucking... I started fucking hauling ass. Sometimes when I'm running, I just run. Like, I'm not trying to beat no time. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just running for the simple fact that it helps my brain. It helps my anxiety. And that's why I do it. But sometimes I like to just start fucking, how fast can I go? And then your body, it's weird because I've never ran like that before, but your body starts moving like a fucking, it's almost like a gazelle if it would stand on its hind legs, dude. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. But your whole body's like, meow, meow. It's weird. It's obvious how but how it feels, dude. It feels like the most badass thing in the goddamn world when you're running that fast, man. Because I couldn't run that fast as a kid. And now I can run super fucking fast. I could catch somebody or a car. I bet I could catch a lot of shit. I'm not like crazy. Like, we can't run that fast for that long. But if I needed to, I could fucking do it. Now I'm just thinking about running. Running is so fun. It used to suck. It does suck. All right, listen. Running, the gym, all this shit that I talk about sucks. But it's necessary and it's worth it. And that's all I got to say about it. It's really all I got to say about it. Just take care of yourself. That's all I'm telling you to do. If you don't want to take care of yourself, don't do it because I'm saying you should do it. Do it because you love yourself, dude. You should start loving yourself. You deserve love. If you are watching this, you deserve love. All right? Whoever the fuck needs to hear that, you deserve it. Because everybody deserves love. If nobody else is going to love you, you should love yourself, right? It's just common sense. And that means taking care of yourself. Brush your fucking teeth. Take a goddamn shower. Put some goddamn deodorant on. Drink some water. It's simple shit. Go to bed at a decent time, dude. Come on. You gotta parent yourself. It's hard. I don't want to do it either. And then it's like, who the fuck wants to listen to their parent? I don't. I think I said this on the last one. But, dude, you gotta do it. You gotta parent yourself. Be like, hey, buddy, I know you don't want to go to bed, but it's 8 o'clock. Gotta go to bed. And that's when I go to bed, 8 o'clock. It sucks. I want to stay up till fucking 11 o'clock, and I could if I really wanted to. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I could stay up as late as I really want. I'm an adult. But you gotta go to bed. Because in the morning, that's when shit happens. Especially at an early time, dude. I like getting up at an early time now. Whole world is asleep. By the time I get to work, dude, I've been up 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours I've been up already. I've been grinding. Because if I get up at 4:30, 7 o'clock, I go in. 2.5 hours. I'm already up. I'm up, moving. My brain's up. Everybody else is, oh, I don't want to do it. They're tired still. They haven't had their morning coffee yet. They're fucking groggy. That's why I do it. It's because it makes you move at a different pace. And I need to move at a different pace if I'm going to do the things I need to do. It's as simple as that. I don't think I'm some hot shot motherfucker, but I want to be some hot shot motherfucker. And so I'm going to move until I get to that spot. And I think I deserve it. I don't deserve it yet, but I will. I'm earning it. I'm going to earn it through grinding my goddamn ass off to get there. And hopefully it all pays off. I don't know if it will. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'm just grinding for no fucking reason. Maybe I'm just going to die. Hey, man, as long as you know what? Where I'm at right now is not terrible. All right? I'm pretty happy with what I've achieved and how far I've come. But I know there's more. And I'm always hungry for more, dude. I can't just stop. Need more money, need more fucking just everything. I need more of everything. I need more of everything. Except for women. Just one woman's all I need. But people play games. So I don't got time for games. That's why I don't talk to most people. Just because I don't got time for it. Doesn't as Adam Hudson would say, it does not pay. That's why he doesn't do a lot of things, he says, because it does not pay. And I can concur with that statement. A lot of things that we do not pay. Whether it be monetarily or mentally, make whatever you do pay in some way. It doesn't have to be money. Just learn something. Become stronger. Physically or mentally, spiritually. Just become paid. Get paid, dude. That's what we're here to do, isn't it? Not fucking at some job that we fucking hate. We're just going there for money. That's how you got to think of things. Because nobody likes going to work, and it sucks, but you got to do it. But once you get that paper, it's not so bad. On Fridays, but I don't like just getting paid on Fridays. It kind of sucks. I want to get paid every day. I want to make my money work for me. I don't want to work for money. That's just dumb. Why am I working for paper? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. So that I could go get food. I could just fucking have a farm and get my own food. I don't need somebody's help. So I can get water, make juice. I'll do it all myself. Just give me the money. Give me the fucking time. Give me the property. I'll figure it out. And it needs to be somewhere warm, like Arizona or Ecuador or somewhere South America would be nice. Somewhere south in America would be nice. Just somewhere warm where I can grow year round. That's the plan, Stan. I haven't changed my plan in 5 years. I've had the same goddamn plan. People have come and left, but I'm still working. Still working on it. I'm going to keep working on it too. Because why the fuck not? What the hell are you doing? You doing something special? You just going to work or scrolling your phone and doing absolutely fucking nothing. That's the thing. Just because I'm doing something abnormal doesn't make me stupid or dumb or crazy. It just makes me me. How about you find out who you are? Whoever the fuck's listening. I ain't even talking to nobody specific. I'm just saying, man. If people have the time to talk shit and get mad and argue, it's just ridiculous. Like, why do you have the time for that? Nobody should have the time for that. This is a free goddamn country. We can do anything in the goddamn country. You got the time to bitch and moan on the internet? What are we doing? Nobody has time for that shit, boy. So, I was fucking this bitch, right? No, I just had nothing to say. No, but there was this one time. I don't know if she watches the podcast or not, to be honest. But me and Adam and his sister and her boyfriend went out to eat. And we were fucking sitting at the table. Well, this was a weird time. Weird experience. Because the waitress was the chick that I had first ever fucking dated or messed around with, basically. First chick to ever fuck with my head, I should say. besides my mom. And it wasn't really that weird. I don't know why I'm thinking about it so hard. Just wanted to make sure I'm clear on what the fuck I say. Because I don't want to seem rude or something. I ain't trying to be, I ain't that way, man. Like, I just thought about her for a while. That's it. But then the main point of this fucking statement, I got caught up on that, see? She fucked with my head a lot. That chick did. She doesn't know that. She doesn't. Maybe she'll watch this and hear about it, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Chick told me I raped her. I was like 13 years old, dude. Didn't even touch her. Didn't put my hands inside of her, nothing. Didn't do nothing. Absolutely touched her leg. I touched her fucking leg. Right there. Dude. I didn't even do nothing. Hey, that fucked me up for so long, man. It's funny thinking about it now, but for so long, dude. Oh no. I hear a Cheese Nelson. I've been waiting for that guy.
Oh, shit.
I've been waiting for this guy. Dude, I was talking about fucking Sarah, dude. Because she was our waitress one night. I don't know if I told you that.
One that was going to be like, could you raise my kid if I got pregnant?
Yeah, and the one that told me I raped her, dude. Oh my god. I started thinking about it really hard because I'm like, scoot over quick. Honestly,
Microphone, or you just doing phone?
just phone. I'm doing a podcast because the haters told me to do one.
Oh,
The haters tell you to do a podcast. You do a podcast, dude.
That's fair.
But
Not funny that the haters know you have a podcast.
it is funny. That is funny. But I wasn't doing the podcast about that. I just started it like, hey, this bitch was talking shit. I didn't say that though either. But and I said it was kind of my own fault. But what I was talking about was, dude, I fucking went out to eat with Adam, his sister, and her boyfriend, and then fucking waitress was that chick, and then there was a chick that we went to school with sitting behind us. And when we got up to leave, Adam looked at him and was like, what's up? It's normal how you would talk to people. I looked at her. My brain had nothing in it. So I'm like, I got nothing to say to you. I said that.
You said that?
I said that. And I'm like, I got nothing to say to you.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
He's like,
Yeah.
she was just offended, dude. It was hilarious. I
Oh my
was
God,
like, I'm not
offended
trying to be rude. I just got nothing to say. I was just
Yeah,
being...
but that's like, I would like to never talk to you again. I ain't got nothing to say to you. I got no words. I don't even want to say hi.
Dude, I just said it like that because that's just the first thing that came out. I just got...
That's fucked up.
I don't know what to say. That sounds weird to say that. I mean, like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but that's true. I just say that. Hi, I don't really know what to tell you. I'm retarded. How are
Yeah,
you
but then I seem retarded. You gotta seem cool. You want one?
I got one.
You want
Oh.
6? Yes, thank you.
You just started?
No.
Oh.
I've been waiting for you for a long
Oh
time.
shit! I didn't look at the clock.
How's work?
It was good. Yeah, it was a Monday, so it was alright.
That's what I was just saying. It was a Monday for me, too.
Yeah. Nothing out of the usual, just Monday bullshit. Shit's wrong, fix it. Waiting on emails and shit. Life is good. How was the trip?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't very visual or nothing.
Heroic dose, or what'd you end up at?
Well, it was like 3.54.
That's enough.
But,
Your 3.54 is probably more like 5.6.
yeah, I think it was old. Or it was just my tolerance. I don't think you could build a tolerance, especially if you don't do it all the time.
If they're old, they're less potent.
That's how I think it was.
Yeah.
Because it took a long time for them to kick in.
Yeah, you probably
then-
got like a low dosage.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much you were eating, there probably wasn't a whole lot of active shit.
But then I started thinking all night.
That's usually what happens, yeah.
It's weird because every time I would almost fall asleep, I'd hear like a loud... like a fucking flashbang or something. And then I'd be like, alright, thinking again.
The astral plane is calling me.
Yeah. But then Bandit, I think he felt it a little bit.
Bandito.
I think dogs
like shrooms, dude.
I didn't give it to him, but I think the animals sense it. Because Maddie's cat used to zip around the fucking room and, like, calm-ass cat, never did anything like that. But then when we would take shrooms, it'd be fucking running around the house. Its eyes would be huge, dude. Yeah. It'd be weird.
That's true. Also, a lot of weird shit happens on shrooms. Like, I remember tripping hard as fuck, and then you just see, like, the wildest advertisement of all time. Like, a guy's face is melting, and you're like, oh, God, I'm high as fuck. And then the next day you see that same advertisement, you're like, oh, his face actually was melting. What type of fucking ad is this? Like, you just, like, those types of coincidences,
yes,
you know, where it's like, you just so happen to be on mushrooms while some wild shit is going down.
A lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
It's almost like the universe lines up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird.
You want to see some shit, boy?
Yeah. It's like, oh, this guy's on
some You want to do that fun?
The first time I ever did it, it was this weird-ass fucking night. Maddie was mad at me for doing them. Because I fucking was like, I was just doing drugs at the time. I'm like, I'm about to do mushrooms tonight. And she's like, what? Do you even know what that? No, I don't know. I don't need to know what that is. I'm doing mushrooms. But that's just how I was. I was an asshole.
Jesus.
I was a dick. I didn't say it like that, or I probably did. I really could have. I probably did. Let's be 100% honest. I probably did. And that's not cool. But she was pissed at me all night, so I was just like, through my phone.
I was mad.
I ain't gonna that shit, dude. But then, fucking, so we do it with this guy, these two guys. I almost name drop, but I won't name drop because there's some hood blackies, but but they're cool guys. But one of them had done them before, the other guy had not, and so guy who had not didn't know how long we told him 30 minutes hour could take to kick in, but every like 20 minutes, it's not working, bro.
Take more.
We'd have to go, he'd take more, then we'd have to go get more.
Brutal.
A couple times, dude, and then they kicked in after he took like, I think he took like 9 grams or something crazy.
Now
and then he kicked
that guy
in.
is retarded.
And then dude's like, oh shit, my ankle monitor's gonna die. Right after it all kicks in, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he plugs and he's like looking for his charger. He's like, I can't find my fucking charger. And then nothing, dude. Can't find his charger. So we're tweaked about the cops. And then we go out and it's just a whole thing. But then the guy had just gotten a house underneath some guy's house, like a duplex or like a big ass house on top of a little house for some reason. But then
I gotta get like an angle on this bitch or something. I gotta talk to you. I don't know.
You're looking at the phones fucking with you?
Yeah, I gotta face this way.
That's why
also, we're having a conversation.
That's true.
We're not having a conversation with the phone.
That's true. I realized that, I'll sit like that too. I realized that.
Yeah, we're both still in frame. This will work. Now we can just go. Are you talking about the guy's ankle monitor was about to die? He was looking for his charger.
Yeah, but I was going to say I realized that I focus on the fucking Jurassic Park emblem. That's what keeps me locked in.
There's not a whole lot to look at.
No. I just fucking, for some reason, my brain can just lock in on something.
I can't lock in and talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to the person. But you were saying.
Yeah. But this guy's house, so he shows up from, it was Halloween. And he shows up from a Halloween party with a skeleton makeup on.
Oh my god.
And dude comes out of fucking nowhere because apparently there was a door connecting the two houses together.
Who is it? Wait.
He was the landlord. He was the landlord.
Landlord's just a skeleton?
Yes.
How old is this landlord?
He looked like a nerd, dude. He was probably like 30-something years old. Maybe he was a parent's kid.
You guys are
it was an old
deep
house,
in a trip,
dude.
Freaking out, trying to look for a charger, and a skeleton walks down the stairs?
And then his face, dude, for all of us, because we talked about it after he left, his face was melting off, like you said. It was just like, while he was talking, so all of us were just looking at him like, not saying shit while he was talking. Hey, hi, I'm just coming to say hi. This is what he was saying. I'm just coming to say what's up.
Nothing.
Nobody was saying shit. And then the guy who bought the house was like, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I'm on a lot of mushrooms right now. I ain't saying shit. And then the guy's like, oh, it's all good. And then he fucking walked back upstairs.
That's a cool landlord, actually.
Yeah, it was wild.
Holy shit, you get evicted while balls deep in a trip. That's a good story.
I didn't have much to talk about. I don't know if you have much to talk about. That's why I was hoping you'd have some
No.
enlightening news from work or something.
No, I had a good weekend. Like, it was your
Okay.
birthday on the weekend. My dad
Didn't
got-
even hang out with me, you piece. I'm just kidding.
You didn't hang out with me, faggot. I asked you like 3 different times. On Thursdays, it was Thursdays on Main when saw my pops on there. He drove down Thursday. And then Steve was there Thursday. That was fun to see the boys. Friday was the car cruise. So I left early, went on the car cruise. That was fun as shit. Always is. Got hella drunk. And Saturday was the show. Hung out. We got first, our friend group got first and second in the Corvette group, which is pretty dope. Like a clean sweep almost. I don't know who got third. And chilled.
Would your dad get third? Second?
Second, yeah, and his buddy got first with a car that's like the trophies were so shitty, dude. We were like
Is that why you posted
taken
up?
aback by how shitty the fucking trophy was.
Was it real metal?
No, it was
No?
like plastic bullshit. So we were joking. We were like,
Oh.
"Holy shit, they got us $5 trophies off Amazon." I turned to Sean, the guy who got first, and he's got a 2025 Corvette Z06, which is. I was like, damn.
What kind of trophy did he get? Same plastic
Same,
bullshit?
Like basic, same thing. It just said first, and then like that was it. But regardless, I was like, God damn, trophy only cost you $150,000. How's that feel? He's like, well, at least a car came with it, because the trophies were like $5 shitty Amazon trophies, dude. For real, like I could have got them when I was 14 for participating in a basketball tournament.
That's
I could
crazy.
have got that same trophy.
They just literally ordered them?
It sure seems like it. Plus, you got to think too. Another thing that kind of pissed me off about that is I think it's like $10 or $20 to register for the cruise, and then it's like another 10 or 20 to register.
Just
for
to drive?
Yeah, I think
What
it's
the
like
what?
okay.
You gotta pay to drive?
At this point in your life, you have a sports car, so you're not really concerned about $10, $20.
$20 is like $2.
Yeah.
2 cents.
Regardless, let me get to my point. The thing is there was 782 cars on the cruise, and there was at least that well, there probably wasn't that at the show, but there was a good amount at the show. I'd say maybe half that, maybe more. And it's like $10-$20 every time, and they got these shitty $5 Amazon trophies. You're telling me say it's $10 for the cruise, and there's 782
About to do the
people.
math, yeah.
There's $7,820 that they made off of that cruise, and they got like $45 trophies, which is like $800.
It's a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of money going nowhere fast. You should get some decent trophies, dude. Everybody's putting in the effort. Like, my dad drove 5 hours. Some people drove like 12 hours to be there. And you get them like shitty dog-ass trophies, you know?
Your dad drove 5 hours just to get a plastic trophy.
Well, he drove 5 hours to hang out with the boys and see his family.
Dude's got a mushroom staff. I didn't even realize that.
That is pretty good. Chopped mushrooms versus not chopped.
It's
I think that's mushy axe.
Yeah, that's weed back there.
That is weed.
That's
Are
badass.
those weed fairies?
Yeah.
Wherries.
Wherries
Are these weed trolls?
and wombs.
Rolls?
Wait, elf? Wait, gnome?
Those are kind of.
This guy's black.
They look like
Just
trolls.
realized
Aren't they
that.
trolls?
They gave the black guy the 420 fucking poster, dude.
But are they trolls, gnomes, or what was the other?
Trolls. They're
Trolls.
probably trolls, yeah.
Rolls.
They look like the movie Trolls. Or gnomes. Because they look like that guy looks like the guy from Romeo and Juliet.
Or are they supposed to be high elves? You know.
That guy's definitely stoned.
Where'd they get the fucking sunglasses from? Wait a second. And Jamaica has not been invented yet.
That guy's definitely stoned.
He's
That
so-
guy,
Dude,
he's Asian.
He's so high they live in this poster world, and he somehow has Rastaclat clothes on. He's got the fucking green, yellow, and red shit on.
They made that shit.
What are the
dude.
wheels made out of?
He's got a Rasta hat.
This is good shit. I bet the turtle moves if you're high enough.
I wish. 100% gnome grown. Oh, they're gnomes.
Fuck.
We're retarded,
God, we're
dude.
dumb as
We
shit.
were literally.
Can you see
What
that?
the fuck? Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
see
definitely
that.
can see it.
God damn it. What are they?
No, they're definitely trolls.
That's why Romeo and Juliet.
Oh.
Why do I only reference that movie though? That's weird.
Romeo and Juliet.
That's my only fucking gnome reference in my brain. I think we're at like 50 minutes. 60 minutes.
We're at a fucking hour, dude.
Yeah, we can end it. Because I need to make some dinner. I love you guys. Bye.
Salutations, crackers.